Hello ladies and gentlemen, once again this is Jeremy Smith. Not long ago we took a look at Hollyland's Cosmos C1 wireless video transmission system. I really enjoyed testing that unit, it worked out very well. I will be bringing you guys another update about that. I have had a chance to use it more and even do some different things with it, like video live streaming for example. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about Hollyland's new wireless microphone set. This wireless microphone set is called the Lark M1, and it's a very compact and small setup. I think it's very well versed for things like vlogging, especially if you're using a smaller and more compact camera. I am using this unit right now, so you guys can see it. It's just right there. And you guys can kind of tell me what you think in the comments about the sound quality in this video compared to my others. This is a really small and compact and more affordable type of wireless mic set, but I think it's very solid for the cost. You guys know the drill. As usual, there will be some purchase links in the description below. But first though, before you check out those links, you guys have to see if this product is actually cool and what I think of it. So definitely stay tuned and we'll go into this in more detail. Taking a closer look at the Hollyland Lark M1, you guys will notice that it comes in quite a nice case here. It is very compact, very nice material here. If we open this up, you will notice that we have a lot of the essentials included. We do have two different types of audio cable. So if you're going to connect this device to something like, say, a smartphone or a tablet, you do have a TRRS connector here. So basically you have that 3-ring connector for that type of device. And then if you're going to connect to, say, something like a camera, you have the traditional TRS style cable here. So that will just allow you to plug into cameras. This unit can be charged either in its charging case or standalone. So basically you have a USB-C cable to facilitate that. So nice to have that as well. Then if we look down here, you'll see that we do have a dead cat. There's actually two of these. This is this is really nice. If you are going to be using this microphone set outside, it allows you to cover up the built-in mic on the transmitter, so that allows you to really cut down on the wind noise outside. I guess you can call these things a furry windscreen if you really want to, but dead cat is just a lot more fun to say. Right here is the main attraction. This is our charging case that houses both of our microphones as well as our receiver. Looking at this on the bottom, you guys notice that we have that USB-C connection there. So you can plug this into any type of standard USB power supply and charge this device up. The case actually does have a built-in battery, so once you charge it, you basically put your transmitter and receivers, transmitters and receiver inside here, and then they will be charged here in this case. If you look at our transmitters, you guys will notice that they do have a USB-C port at the bottom too. So actually, if you wanted to, you can charge these standalone. Now this is designed to be a very easy to use setup that's very small. So you guys will notice that on this one, there's very few buttons. It does have a power button here. And there is a button over here that allows us to link the units, but out of the case, out of the box, they were already linked, so I didn't really fiddle with that any. You can see that right now it's kind of in standby mode. As soon as we take our receiver out, it also comes on, and whenever it links with the transmitter, this light goes to steady. And if we were to get out our other microphone, as soon as it links up, you can see the other light comes on steady. So it's very intuitive to use, very minimal cable clutter. Now, the only downside, I suppose, to having this sort of minimalistic setup is just the fact that these microphones basically can only be used as a standalone microphone. I mean, you can't really plug in another mic to this. But I think that for the target audience here, this is a nice, easy way to just get started. You don't have to worry about any cables or clutter. You can change the audio gain if you'd like to. There is a setting on our receiver. There's one of the buttons that allows us to do that. You can go up and down. But honestly, I just left it at its default settings. In the user guide, it kind of gives you some recommended settings for different cameras, so that way you can go in and you can set your camera audio level to kind of match the recommended settings, and that's what I did, and it works out really well. So very, very easy to get started with these units. If you look at the receiver, it has a little clip. Of course, the transmitters slash microphones have a little clip as well. I'll show you guys what this looks like when it's worn. It's actually pretty nice because you can really hide it really easily. But the clip that is on the receiver, you could attach this to something like your camera strap, or you could even put it directly on your hot shoe. So like for example, I have the Sony Z-V1 here. So perfect little companion for a microphone set like this. If I were to just sort of open this up, you guys can see that it's possible to slide that right in there. It is a bit of a tight fit, but not necessarily a bad thing. We know that it will not fall off there. But all we have to do at this point is just plug in our audio cable, and we could get started filming with something like this pretty easily. So very, very easy setup. Right now I am actually filming using a on-camera Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, but I'm going to switch over to one of these units so you guys can kind of get a better idea, sort of side by side, how they sound. Okay, so here we are with one of the microphones being used. I have this plugged into my Sony A1, so we can kind of see how things sound. But yeah, I would say all in all, really, really good microphone set. I'm going to film a little bit more. I'll do a little bit of vlogging with this. I'm not really a vlogger, but I'm going to pretend to be, just for the sake of this video, and kind of show you how things work out there. But all in all, really, really solid setup so far. So yes, let me know in the comments though what you think of the audio quality so far. I am pretty impressed thus far. Anyways, let's go ahead and go outside and do a little bit of a vlogging test with the ZV-1, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so let's see here. Doing a little test with some vlogging. Using the ZV-1, as I mentioned before, the ZV-1 is a very nice camera to use with something like this mic set because the mic is very small and lightweight, so you can have yourself a nice and easy vlogging setup and get some good sound pretty easily and not have to worry about a very large and bulky microphone receiver. I'm going to show you guys exactly what this looks like on the camera. So there it is right there. We've got a receiver. Looks pretty good. Yeah, really compact. Really compact, very easy to work with. Anyways, we'll go back and see how this sounds. It definitely doesn't sound quite as good as like a really large microphone set. So if you're using something like, it's like a higher end Sennheiser set or maybe something like a Rode Filmmaker kit, it's not going to be quite that crisp in sound, but for a small compact setup, I think this is very, very good. We'll do a little bit more testing with this, but so far, so good. Alright guys, so this gives you a really good idea of how this microphone set performs. Definitely write me in the comments below and let me know what type of testing you'd like to see me do with this. I definitely have some friends that I've been wanting to film some videos with, so this being a dual person setup could be very nice for that. I have some really cool things I'm going to be doing with this. There's some things that I've been talking about with some friends. I think it'll make for some interesting content, so I think this mic set will really help me with that. Definitely check out the purchase links in the description below. Buying things through those links definitely helps support this channel, and it helps me bring you guys all kinds of new things. I enjoy testing all this stuff, and I enjoy showing everyone all the things I get my hands on. Definitely don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, write me in the comments below and let me know what you guys think of the sound quality in this video with this mic set compared to my usual setup. Anyways guys, until next time, this is Jeremy Smith, signing off.